If you've ever tried to stop drinking and gone back, you're not weak, you're human. And as a doctor, I need you to understand why this is one of the hardest things a human being can actually do. Alcohol artificially floods the brain with dopamine and GABA, creating a sense of calm, connection, and pleasure so immediate that the brain builds an entire stress response built around it. And then you try to stop, and the brain has learnt to rely on alcohol for calm, and suddenly has none. So, anxiety surges, sleep fractures, and the nervous system is completely dysregulated and screaming for the one thing that knows will fix it. This is not weakness, this is withdrawal. And for some, it is medically dangerous, which is why stopping after heavy long-term use should always involve medical supervision. The average person makes multiple attempts before they successfully stop, not because they lack resolve, but because alcohol dependence is a neurological condition, not a moral failing. And the shame that the person places on the person trying to stop keeps more people drinking than the alcohol does. So here's why it matters. Alcohol is classified by the World Health Organization as a Group 1 carcinogen, and it is directly linked to 7 types of cancer: cardiovascular disease, liver disease, and neurological damage that accumulates silently over years. And every day you choose differently is a day your body begins to heal. And here's what the research shows about what happens to you when you stop. Within 1 week, sleep begins to restore. Within 1 month, liver function improves, anxiety reduces, and skin clarity returns. Within 1 year, cardiovascular risk drops, and the version of yourself that alcohol was slowly dismantling begins to come back. And if you've ever tried and gone back, you did not fail. You're just still fighting, and that fight is worth everything. So save these and share this directly with every person you know who is a drinker, who's trying to stop drinking, or who is struggling and has gone back more times than they want to admit. Because they deserve to know that it is not weakness. It is one of the hardest neurological battles a human being can fight. And if this helped you, type "I see you" in the comments, because somewhere there is a person who went back and needed to know that going back was never the end of the story. It was just another chapter, but the story is not over.